Hello, everybody. Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII. I'm getting closer to completing the Cultural Legacy path. All I need to do is display 3 more relics in either temples or other relic-holding buildings, such as that House of Wisdom that we got earlier. I don't know if it was in the last part or the part before, but yeah, I think it was the last part. And guess what? I even settled a town right next to a natural wonder / volcano hybrid. I just gotta be wary about when and if it will blow its top. But maybe later it will. For now, we have a legacy path to finish up, and more lands to explore. Onwards. Hopefully if I can find a suitable place, I can settle another city. Oh! Look who we have. And it seems that I can place expedition bases on natural wonders. Why the hell not? Even though I don't really see it in action just yet. But we did expand our borders of Sevilla a little bit. Ashoka, World Conqueror. Kind of an intimidating title to have, but despite that, I'll give you a friendly greeting. And a local festival to celebrate your arrival to my reach. Which she actually supports. And that gets me the completion for the Envoys en Voyage challenge. For I don't know how many XP. But no matter. I'm happy it's done now. And I'm on my way to leveling up, both personally and for my time playing as Benjamin Franklin.
We came to serve God and get rich.
You bet we did. Next civic is going to be Diplomatic Service. Recommended by our cultural advisor, by the way. Thank you for that. I have a feeling we're gonna get condemned for having just this one unit right next to Ashoka's borders. I can't move that knight anymore this turn.
Wherever you may be, death will overtake you, even if you should be in towers of lofty construction.
I completely forgot we had that wonder in progress. The Tomb of Askia. The swift sound of gunfire in the air. Unexpected, but if it's a defensive wonder, I take it. I don't know. So it gives us +2 gold, +2 resource capacity in this settlement, +2 gold and +1 production in this settlement for every resource assigned to it. Ageless. Okay. So doesn't really do anything for defense, in all reality. I'm gonna produce a stonecutter right in here. Most suitable place for now, and for the Pudioli city, Casa Consistoral. I could just purchase it in gold. Both buildings in... That's production. I want to purchase it. You kidding me? Fishing quay is only 156. Let's get one in here too. The inn... I'll place right here. It's gonna become an urban tile. And a narrative choice is what we have coming up next. Spanish Baroque. The beauty of the plaza draws many visitors to witness Spain's prosperity. With them come new ideas that influence Spanish artists to create masterpieces. The Casa de Contracción has space for one final painting, and the people see this as the perfect opportunity to celebrate a fresh style. Celebrate realism with an aristocratic portrait, or embrace mannerism with a religious portrait. Let's do a religious portrait. Gives us 750 happiness towards the next celebration. And I'll assign this ivory and this fish to the city of Pudioli. And our knight can stay right where he is for now. They can camp out as long as they please until I'm ready for them to move again. Oh, so these are dates. I was kind of wondering what those things were, given that I have seen them right back here within Napoleon's territory of Pataliputra, and I thought those were red blood cells at first. Or they looked like them, but I didn't know exactly what they were. But now, we do. Or at least I do, depending on whether or not you've seen other people's videos of Civ 7. Yeah, let's get a specialist down here in Pudioli, too. May not be the best choice, but I better take advantage of its city status one way or another. Right? I'm surprisingly exploring a lot. This can be bad.
Matsuyama Castle. The keep is higher than the autumn sky.
Thera is erupting. But there doesn't appear to be that much of damage going on near Sevilla. For now I can grow my town of Aquileia once again. And I'm gonna get another fishing boat in here. It's kind of fishy, but anything Aquileia will do for additional food, so be it. I'm actually thinking about changing one of my town's focuses sometime in the future. Though I don't know if I want to do it in the exploration or the modern ages. I'll give it a try in the exploration age to see what it's like. And if I don't like it, then I can always revert it, because it defaults to growing city by default. Or actually growing town. It's not called a city, it's a town. Gotta get my facts straight for this game, Cyan. just gotta try to brain, and I'll be fine. Throughout my entire time with Civ 7. And oh boy, is it gonna be long. I can get another expedition base for an additional 6 culture and happiness. But woodcutter giving me science sounds a little tempting. I think I should focus on food for right now with the fishing boat. And I can construct medieval walls and a dungeon. How about that? My knights have touched down on foreign soil. Where they will assess the land to determine whether it is good enough for me to settle on. This Istanbul scout is friendly, fortunately. It's medieval wall time. The ancient walls were good, but if I want to be better prepared to defend my territory, medieval walls are gonna be much better. Believe you me. Okay, so while this knight is exploring the land, I'm gonna have this knight continue exploring the sea below. And I'll give Puteoli some medieval walls too, in its city center. I'm not very sure how to become suzerain of a city-state quite yet. I'm assuming it's only a matter of finding the city-state where the unit came from. But maybe that's just me. Can't do anything with this knight. A natural wonder. Ooh. The Bermuda Triangle is where... But no animation's playing for some reason. That's strange. But again, it is what it is.
Yes. But do you have a flag?
We've mastered heraldry, at least. We got spies in our civilization? You discovered Ada Lovelace performing the espionage action Steal Technological Advancement against you. For being revealed, they suffer a -8 influence penalty for 10 turns. They gained the following effect. They received 294 science. Oh, how dare she. Well, guess I gotta do what's right. Ada Lovelace, where are you? There you are. There's not really much I can do to have her make a promise to me. I could counter spy. It only costs 80 influence points. And it lasts for 20 turns, so I'm all set there. I'm gonna do castles too, since it only requires 4 turns. Let's do the Casa Consistorial. And it's gonna go right down here. And I'll do a dungeon here. Making progress with city development still. And right down here... I haven't located the Istanbul village as of now.
Since words are not fine, fine words are not sincere.
We've completed diplomatic service. Our city will grow once again. I can have a farm right here. And as for Sevilla, I can insert a fishing boat right here. And I noticed that the Ming Empire's territory was about to go over part of my island, which I thankfully prevented. And I'm gonna do colonialism, just because I want to have some colonies in the New World. I'm gonna do Cerro Rico, since it is a Spanish unique policy, given this pen and icon right there. Wait, this glow from the cog. I'm assuming I got it from passing over this Bermuda Triangle natural wonder, which sent me all the way back to here, just like it did in 6. Ooh, we got another eruption occurring from Thera. But I'm seeing land tile gain fertility, at least. And our celebration is going to be... plus 20% food for 10 turns again. Because why not? And... let's do Hicken for plus 5 culture per alliance. And since I have 2, that would equate to 10. Pretty nice. Got an observatory going on in Puteoli. Okay, so that's the Mongolian Empire. Thought for a moment I met yet another civilization that I haven't met yet. Hopefully there will be 1 or 2 more this game, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and construct medieval walls for my granary and brickyard, for additional protection to my city as a whole.
Matsuyama Castle. The keep is higher than the autumn sky.
We have unlocked castles once again. Mastered it. Only 2 techs? How have I yet to research guilds all this time? It only requires 6 turns at this point, so might as well get it done before all else in the tech tree. Next production is gonna be a fishing quay right here on the coastal waters, so I can have the opportunity to produce naval units from Ostia at long last. Oh yeah, look at us. Expanding our horizons like there's no tomorrow. Sevilla can grow once again, and I want to have this tile be an urban tile, so I'm going to expand Sevilla into here for the spices resource. Granary and brickyard. This will build over the ancient walls in Ostia's city center, which I will go ahead and do. There's our medieval walls extended to this tile right here. It wouldn't really look right placing medieval walls right here. The city center would be right here, and I don't think it would look very good. In my opinion. Your opinions may vary. I'll just do research initiative for right now. I get it. I'm over 2,000 in influence right now. I'm not going to establish any more trade routes right now. I might in the future between Sevilla and another civ. Problem is, it may have to be with one of the civs in the New World. And I've only just met them. That's something to consider. +1 treasure fleet point. How am I getting treasure fleet points again? I don't think I can tell how many I have until I build a fishing quay in a distant settlement for the economic path. I will get a bazaar down here. Have my unit further explore this island. Right here. Have this knight explore these lands right here, and hopefully find the Istanbul village. I hope we find it soon.
Colonialism is not satisfied merely with holding a people in its grip, but it turns to the past of the oppressed people and destroys it.
Yikes. Pretty big words there for colonialism. Why not hear them again at some point? In 5 turns. Waipahu is the colonial settlement that Jose has settled over on this island. And it extends over to another island right here, though it's only just the mountain. Right?
The master and apprentice love the master in different ways.
We got the guild's tech unlocked, and a narrative choice. Oh boy. We got a little crisis beginning. Huh. Sacred and profane. Beyond this mortal realm lies another, so citizens of the world believe. Through prayer and rites, sacred books and holy places, they venerate the divine in their own ways, seeking guidance in this life and the next. These diverse practices enrich our society with inventive perspectives, but disagreements between sects create deep rifts that threaten chaos. As conversations spiral into arguments, a decision faces the Empire: to tolerate multiple religions or to unify under a single creed. I get +1 crisis policy slot either way, but I unlock 2 different crisis policies. I guess unity is possible only under one dogma. But none of my cities are unhappy right now, so... oh dear. But none of my cities are left following Catholicism. This could be a problem. Competing power in distant lands. Jose Rizal has established... I know that. Yep, just discovered it. Now I gotta choose a crisis policy. -8 happiness in settlements that do not follow your religion. Oh, this is gonna sting, but I have to do it. Don't see any real changes so far. But I might when the crisis intensifies. I'm praying not. Since this is, technically, what would qualify as a religious emergency. I get it. I'll still have to accept and move my troops away from your borders. Still. And we have found... contractors repairing a temple foundation have discovered a deposit of jade. The precious stone would make superb jewelry, and the workers have offered to dig out the mine, but not for free. Tal becomes a jade resource, or recruit the workers. I am going to recruit the workers, so this doesn't become a jade site for Confucius to take advantage of. I'm gonna do a guild hall right down here. Low happiness, where at? Sevilla is not following any religion, but it is unhappy, so... let me just repair the expedition base first of all, and... I'll have to see where my settlement goes from there. If we can all pull through this crisis together, good. If not, so be it. Not sure what's gonna happen to Sevilla in the modern age, though. It's gonna be very hard to tell. But I think that for now, that is gonna wrap things up for this part. Oh, shoot. I haven't been keeping track of how long it is going to be before the crisis for the expedition age would begin. The crisis is going to intensify and culminate at some point, though it is going to come at the cost of me enacting more crisis policies that is going to further harm my civilization in some way or another. But I guess it is necessary to finish up the Exploration Age, as did the Antiquity Age. I'll see how I can manage to get my civilization to pull itself through in the coming turns, especially with Sevilla. But until I'm ready to make a plan for that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!